Alright guys, I have this all assembled and the base is done with some added chips. I kind of added a 1 to 144 scale Bandai kits, and I had to actually fit little SMDs in the engines, which was not easy, but it turned out pretty good. I think they're pretty accurate. The A-wings are orange, and the X-wings are red. I think I spent like an entire NFL football game trying to get the SMDs in that X-wing. It was ridiculous. All right, so the base is wood. It's actually wood, and this is MDF. It's all painted satin black. There's a ridge around the outside because I didn't like the unfinished edge, so I printed some edge pieces that I had designed just so it's kind of like a Death Star kind of pattern, but it makes it look a little cleaner. The ships themselves, they're actually interchangeable. You can move them around. So there's 5 ports on the base where you can pick up the X-wing or the A-wing or whatever, and you could move it gently to another location. It has a plug on the bottom, and they're all like this, so they're all wired up, so you can move them around if you so desired to do that. Make different configurations and change it up. I'm going to try and turn this so I could get... Okay, so the actual controls for this thing... this is dark. Alright, so I raised the exposure on this so you can see the speaker box that I made, and there's a little box here that has a sound card in it, and what you can do is pop the top off that, and there's the sound card. The reason I wanted this accessible is there's a volume control on the actual card that can be adjusted with a screwdriver, and there's also a little micro SD card in there. So if you wanted to, you could pop out the SD card and change the sounds if you get tired of them after a while. There's a little control box here. So this power controls the ship and the sound card, and this controls the ships, the external ships. So you can turn the lights off on those ships if you want, and just have the Blockade Runner lit up, and then have your sounds. And each one of these is a momentary switch that controls the sounds. I'll show you those in a minute. But if you press, let's say, this button, it'll start playing the first sound on the card, and then if you press the second button while that's playing, it'll interrupt it. So you can play them as many times as you want and interrupt them if you want to. So that's it. Let me show you the sound. Someone had asked me to sample the sound effects just to kind of explain, or just to get a sample of what sounds I used. All right, I put the camera on a tripod just so everything's steady. Just to demo the sounds. So I showed you the sound board, the speaker, and the buttons, the momentary switches. So I'm going to go through, there's 4 of them. I'm going to go through all 4. 2 of them are a little long, but should be loud enough. It's pretty loud. So I had the volume turned down pretty much.
Hey, you're not permitted in there. It's restricted. You'll be deactivated for sure. Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight glob of grease. Now come on before somebody sees you. Secret mission? What plans? What are you talking about? I'm not getting in there. going to regret this.
There goes another one.
Hold your fire. There's no light forms. It must have short-circuited.
That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here. Are you sure this thing is safe?
Alright, number 1. Number 2, this is my favorite one.
Your act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on any mercy mission this time. Several transmissions were beamed to the ship by rebel spies. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away!
The next two are a little long, but they're intro from A New Hope, and then there's another final one from Rogue One. Sounds great for a little 2-inch speaker. Sounds pretty good. Alright, that's it for the 4 sounds. So that's it for the build videos. So this one's done, and I really enjoyed building it. It was a lot of fun. It was you know, some parts weren't so fun, but overall really cool. And stay tuned for the next build. I'll be back in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.